Hey there, I want to tell you about this 21-day gratitude challenge. It is just, it is so unbelievable. This is the 5th day, and if I can recap, it may not be in the right order because I don't have my journal in front of me. We were given a journal to download every morning. We have a verbal audio affirmation that we're to repeat after Shanel Cooper-Sykes, and it is just wonderful. The creative juices have just really been in full force for me. I can really actually hardly contain myself. But today we were talking about clothing. We've talked about love. We've talked about our home. We've talked about giving and receiving, and it has been wonderful. And clothing has been a total. I've never really cared too much about clothing, and I never really actually understood the significance of it, believe it or not. I just would go and get something simple and keep it moving. But even before this gratitude challenge, I had been telling other people I want to reinvent myself in a lot of different areas, and I need a totally new wardrobe. So I'm really trusting that that brand new wardrobe is going to be attracted to me because I want to get it. So clothing was really good, and she was talking about how to, present yourself. And I have like thick eyebrows, and so I always thought I kind of looked funny with arching them, but I'm going to find someone who can, arch these eyebrows because I don't want them real skinny, but, I'm sure that they're the experts. I can get my eyebrows arched and just, start looking at some of those things. I have a simple skin regimen. And so I'm going to really bump that up and just really take care of myself more. And I really like the clothing one. So we have that. We also are giving away just a small amount of money today to a stranger, every day to a stranger. And, I really do believe in, the give and the receiving, the law of giving, law of receiving. It's just an automatic thing. And so one thing that I'm finding is as I'm finding these strangers and giving them money, a lot of people really don't know how to receive. And I could say that I know how to receive, but I used to have this big wall, big hardcore wall up where I think if people wanted to give to me, they didn't because I had this wall. But if anybody ever gave me anything, I would take it. So I've had to get better in receiving. I had to get better in making myself more of a atmospherical person. I think I just made up a word, but making the atmosphere about myself more inviting, having more of an open door policy where people can say, hey, Rhonda, I want to give this to you or whatever, because I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. If anybody has a brand new wardrobe, I'll take that. But anyway, it's really good today. Tell you a little story. We went to a Christmas gathering. There's a food bank here that you could bring your children, and Santa's going to be there. You could take a picture with Santa, and they had all these long lines of cakewalks, and you can buy tickets to put your name in a raffle to buy to win a very nice Christmas tree, and you can decorate your own Krispy Kreme donut. And we weren't there very long, but my son wanted to go, so I took him, and my daughter, I took her too. She's a teenager, but we all went together as a family. It was fun, the short time we were there. And as I was, getting in my car, we were getting in the car, and I realized that I didn't really give any money the last couple of days. I just, this is a challenge, and we do have to be on our P's and Q's because it's really all about discipline more than anything else. But I've been doing pretty much everything, and we have to write not have to, but we're asked to write a gratitude letter to people, and people are calling me and saying, hey, I got your letter, and it's just a handwritten letter, and this is just a really marvelous place to be in. And so a lot of these things that we're doing, I'm going to adopt them throughout every day of the rest of my life because I just really feel good about this. I thought I was being grateful just by waking up and saying I'm grateful and staying in gratitude, but doing these acts of kindness and taking care of myself and actually looking at some of the things that I want to happen for me and the creative juices going and everything, I'm just really pumped. So I want to be like this on a daily basis. So anyway, as I'm getting in my car, I noticed, oh, wait a minute, I haven't given. And I reached down and, my purse, and I saw like a 10, a 5, and some ones or something like that. I think it was close to $20. I'm not sure. But as I was in the this convention center, I saw these two men, and had all these kids with them, and they were just the cutest little things. And then as I was in my car, I saw them, the same group of people, come by, and they passed by the car, and then that's when I realized that I hadn't given anything for the last couple of days, and this is probably about 7:45, 7:15, 7:20 at night tonight. And I just got out of my car, and because I really want to give feeling led, even though it's a stranger, you know, because like I said, a lot of people don't know how to receive. But anyway, they were almost at the crosswalk light, and I was like, hey, and he was like, yeah. And then how I'm doing it, most people aren't, I don't know what other people are doing, but I said, hey, I'm doing this 21-day gratitude challenge with Shanel Cooper-Sykes, and hopefully you'll get online and check it out and be my guest. But one of the things that she has us doing is giving away money to total strangers. And so I don't know you, and you're a total stranger, and so I gave him this, and he was like, I said, yeah, everything's okay. Just, you know, take it. And he was like, I said, just receive it. I said, it's the law of giving and receiving. So just receive it. He was like, oh, okay. And he was like, thank you. And I told him Merry Christmas. And that really made me feel good. And that's not the first time I've done something like that. But when you're purposeful in giving, and when you're purposeful thinking about other people, opposed to who's going to give me this? It's getting close to Christmas. Is anybody going to give me anything? For me to be able to do that. And I saw him with all those children, and they were toddlers and babies. And so I really trust that not only will that amount that I was able to give them will go far, but I'm asking, you know, God to even stretch it, you know, turn that 15 or so tenfold for them, so that they can have a Christmas like never before. They can have a dinner like never before. And if those were his children or kids that he was taking care of, that he'll be able to provide for them in an astronomical way. So I'm just pumped today. So I'm finished with my little update. Actually, this is like day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, pretty much mixed up together, but wanted to just come and give you an update. And I really want to invite you. We are going to, listen, Shanel Cooper-Sykes got a hold of Dr. Jamal Bryant. And I don't know if you don't know who he is, but when he came to Wichita, I tore it down. I didn't care. I was crying and shouting and running down at the altar call, and just really let myself go in the spirit. And it was just so wonderful. And I have been blessed from that night when he came. Well, anyway, she is going to have a call with him with just a few of us, because there's only so many spaces. And I hurried up in a quick hurry and registered, because I'll tell you this, after the convention tonight, me and my children, we went to the Y. So I missed the 8 o'clock call. It's 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern. But I just finished watching it, and as if I was already there. And I heard I watched it all the way to the end, because you know, you never know what you're going to miss. And she's going to have him on Sunday. And I'm going to tell you what, honey child, I am going to be there, and it's going to be a God-like call on, you know, how to give when you don't think you have anything and stuff like that. So if anything, y'all need to get on this gratitude challenge and expect the best. It is very simple. It's not really asking you anything that I'm hoping that you normally wouldn't think to do anyway. And then Dr. Jamal Bryant, y'all, she's pulling them in. So anyway, y'all take it easy.